The same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, our growing extended beautiful family, just thank you so much for the love and support. We're all going through intense changes right now, but trust and believe. They're truly needed, and it's going to take you further than you ever imagined. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you are comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. I don't know if I said it already, but if you've been watching the videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. If I said it twice, hey, that's all good. But if you feel comfortable enough, please drop me a line. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are very uplifting, give you good vibes, informative, or even, just give you something that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath going through trying times at the moment and needing spiritual guidance or needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It is so greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Um, the music I'm listening to in the background is just so, is so peaceful and is what's truly needed in my life right now. It's called Relaxing Hang Drums, 432 hertz, music note of 32 new version. And I will post that link in the description box below. My video today is Twin Flame 101. Heyoka is when you finally win the tug of war between the old you and the plus one of your ego. We're all going through these transitions in life, and it can really take you on an emotional ride that you think that you're prepared for, but you just don't know. It's gonna take you through a whirlwind of emotions, situations, circumstances that can be very stressful, as well as positive as well. It's all about how you're allowing yourself to carry that strength, to allow yourself to go through it, to get to it. We're all going through these circumstances where it's just bringing snowball of stress, stressful situations, as well as overwhelming. Um, and there's a lot of things that's going to resurface that you might have not quite came to terms with, or it could be certain things that you have suppressed for a long time, or you allowed yourself to just run from it. Anytime you run from something, it's going to be like that movie European Vacation. It's going to keep bringing you right back to that point. You have to allow yourself to know. A lot of times we got to train ourselves as well as psych ourselves out emotionally and mentally to say, you know what, hey, these feelings and these reoccurrences of these stressful situations is allowing me to say, you know what, these are the things you need to make peace with. You need to allow yourself to let these situations go. It has already served its purpose. It has gotten you to where you needed to be on this path of enlightenment and spiritual development. Um, and these are things that are no longer serving you in the highest good. You're shutting a lot of faucets on so many levels and so many different directions. And a lot of times it may feel like you're drowning in sorrow. You might be having times where you can be okay 1 minute and then you're heavily emotional the next, going through a lot of things that are inevitable. A lot of times we run from things, we avoid them because it may make you feel bad, or these are certain things you don't want to live in these emotions no more. You don't want to experience it. And a lot of times when they're bringing up that emotion, it will play with your confidence. It will play with your freedom. It will not your freedom, but your faith of freedom. It'll play on the old you, your ego. Sometimes when we're focused on one thing, and like we're placing judgment on ourselves as well as other people, we're speaking through ego. when you are questioning your beliefs, or not feeling like you're inadequate, or you're feeling inadequate, or you're not having the confidence in yourself to see if you can overcome these things. Yes, a lot of things are very stressful right now, trust, believe, I know. But I have to allow myself to keep pushing, allowing myself to keep thinking positive. These things are really trying you, is testing you. A lot of times it'll be like, if you receive a blessing, not say, you were stressed out, and all of a sudden you're trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills, and boom, next thing there's money coming into you, never expected, and all those different things. And say you go to the store or whatever, and you're seeing somebody outside that are needing a couple of dollars, or some change to maybe get them something to eat or whatever. You weren't expecting that blessing. So it's like, when you have blessings like that, you're always supposed to play it forward. I've been having little blessings left and right, because I allowed myself to stop thinking of materialistic things, not thinking about, oh, if I have enough money, I'll do this, or I have enough money to do that. Because it's like, when you're allowing yourself to feel like I'm lacking, that's all your life is going to be. You're going to have those echo of vibrations of whatever you're lacking at that point. Like, if you're like, oh gosh, I want to have me a partner, or I'm ready to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or I'm ready to get married, but you're still having those uh, emotions from past toxic relationships. You're probably still feeling scorned or jaded or anything like that. But those are the times when you're placed by yourself. Like, you've been wanting to go on a date, and all of a sudden, either this person bails out on you, or they're ignoring you when they say that we're gonna, hey, we're gonna meet up. These things are happening for a reason. This is that time where universe wants you to be alone, when they're wanting you to be alone, because not everybody is going to be able to continue to go on your journey. These are the things you need to heal from. These are the things you need to pay attention to, because they're wanting you to see the things you need to see within yourself. Having that faith within yourself, that confidence in yourself that's growing every day. And when you're allowing yourself to say, you know what, I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of going through this BS that keeps reoccurring in my life. It's like a boomerang effect. That is telling you, hey, pay attention. These are the things you really need to let go of. They have so many different things that's coming into your life that you prepared for, you have manifested. And there's a lot of things just because of the troubles you've been receiving, and for you not giving up, and you just, you may need to, just to be able to deal with a lot of things. um you're going to have blessings for that. You're doing things selflessly. I love what I do. There's times that I need that time for myself, and there's times that I go through a lot of things, and I talk to people here. I talk to people on one-on-one when I'm talking to them on Facebook Messenger. Being able to do that. There's sometimes I need to be able to have that peace of mind for myself, because I'm going through so much right now. But I'm allowing myself to really stay busy, not ignoring things, but allowing myself to really understand what's really going on in my life. Cause it's like, it feels like a hailstorm just done hit my life, I just asking for prayers for my family. A few days ago, I just found out one of my youngest sisters was kidnapped in LA, around the Figueroa area. I haven't been to Cali in years. Last time I was there, I was in Oakland, in Richmond City. So it's just like getting all these things that's going on, trying to allow myself to heal from all the things that take place in my life, still trying to come to terms with my dad's passing. And on top of this, worried about my sister. And it's just like all these different things are taking place in a life that where it makes you feel like you're drowning in negativity. You're trying your hardest to stay strong, and it's just like with my situation, it makes me feel helpless, because it's like, I'm trying to talk to family and see what's going on, and they know about as much as I do. And it is just like, you're sitting there and you're just hoping for the best, hoping that, some kind of news will resurface, hoping and praying, she comes home in one piece. All these different things are going on in my life to where I just feel like I'm falling apart. But then I have to allow myself to be strong. I got too much stuff going on. And if I let this, I just, I'm just not at that point where it doesn't seem real to me, you know, and it's just like so many different things are transpiring in my life where I'm trying to find peace, you know. That's why I try so much to help a lot of people. We go through so much pain and anguish at times, and it can really hit you in a lot of different ways. and you're just asking for that blessing to keep moving, you know, keep thinking positive, you know, things are getting better, you know, even when things are coming at you like a hailstorm and it just falls like an avalanche, you're just constantly trying to get up and keep moving, you know, and knowing I'm at that point where I can't question what is taking place. Just allowing myself to have that strength to keep moving because it's a lot. You know, we really deal with a lot, and it's just allowing me to really see the things that I need to heal from, see the things that I need to make peace with in my life, emotionally, mentally, as well as spiritually. You know, just to keep moving because it's just like I had to take those 2 days off. You know, the other day just to really, you know, uh, come to terms with a lot of things that's going on. As soon as I, you know, I understand it was like a lot of things were going to come up where they really triggered you. Shh. You know, I'm glad I got my grandbaby today. She keeps me occupied as well. But, you know, a lot of things are going on in our lives that, you know, can feel really heavy. And it's just like when you got so many things going on where it's affecting your health, it's breaking down your spirituality that make you feel like you don't know which direction to go. And it's allowing you to really face the most darkest part of you, being able to embrace that darkness and love it and comfort it just like you would do your likeness. You know, those are both part of you, and you can't have one without the other. You know, you have to be able to love both, you know, the dark side as well as the light side, and just know that you have that energy to keep pushing no matter what is constantly being thrown at you. You know, these things are going to strengthen you in ways you did not even see you needed, you know, at that time. And it's just like there's so many times the way certain things transpire in my life, you know, things that come up to the surface that make me feel some type of way. You know, I have to allow myself to know you're not there anymore. You know, these things has got you where you needed to be, and it has strengthened you in so many ways. And just the fact is, I try to see the positive in every negative impact that is placed in my life. You know, I said this trauma, me facing the truth, has placed me on a path that I'm not just strengthening myself, but being able to heal myself in ways that was truly needed, and being able to share that experience with other people that allows them to look at their lives in many different directions and see what things they need to do in their life that was really needing that nurturement for you to just make peace with it. You know, I go through tug of wars a lot, you know, going through different things, you know, trying to stay prayed up, trying to think positive, no matter all these things are coming at me, you know, like an avalanche of pain that I cannot breathe through. And I know it is just like I just try to stay positive with everything that's going on, but it just becomes too much at times. You know, that's why I said I had to take my break yesterday, because usually you know, on my community page, I'll usually let y'all know, like, hey, you know, I'm going through stuff right now. I need to go ahead and take this time out for myself. And it was just like, when I say everything was intense, y'all already know, because y'all going through it too. You know, there's so many people, either if I don't feel you, you're reaching out and telling me, Roz, I'm just so tired, or, you know, things are coming at me where there are certain things you might, you know, like, oh, I'm good, you know, nothing affects me like that. But then you know which ones affect you, because behind closed doors, no matter what you're saying, you know, your heart's saying something totally different. You know, your spiritual aura is telling you something totally different. These are the things, they have to be able to trigger you with your weaknesses, because these are the things that's going to make you stronger. So it's just like whatever is being thrown at you in the world, you know, it will shake the hell out of you, you know, and you're just trying to understand, you know, these are the things that I have to go through. These are the things that's going to make me so much stronger. These are the things I can finally see through the blurred lines on what I need to do for myself, to uplift myself, strengthen myself, allow myself to let go of things that I can't change, or I can't, you know, you're just supposed to come to terms with because it's ran its course. You know, a lot of things, whatever you're lacking, whether if it's confidence, self-love, forgiveness, you know, power of letting go, um, having faith. All these things is going to come at you when you have no other choice but to believe. Being able to have that faith in something you can't see or touch, but all you can do is feel it. You know, because it's like a lot of things that's transpired into my life. You know, and you have to understand there's a reason for everything. You know, and it's just that that time. I don't have room for anger. You know, I don't have room for depression, even though I'm just like really going through it right now and just trying to keep myself prayed up. You know, it's just a lot of things are very heavy for me, and it's making me feel like I'm numb to a certain extent. I don't know what that means, you know. And it's just when I feel myself crying, it shifts. You know, like I can't do it. I've been crying too much, and it's just like I'm allowing myself to really see what needs to be tackled in my life that I had to let go of and come to terms, because all I am is, you know, beating myself up for things that has happened that had to happen a certain way. You know, these things had to transpire in my life to unfold something I didn't see that was always there. It reminded me of what was always there, you know. And a lot of times it can really place you there where you're getting angry and you're just trying to say, you know, all the positive stuff that I'm pushing out. Why do I feel so much negative in the world? Why do I feel so much hellish type situation? Is just like type people. You know, there's so many things that's going on that, you know, you really don't want to go there. But some people, they're so used to going that way. You have to be able to break free of that. You know, allow yourself to see the positive within the negative. You know, there's a reason why you constantly keep going through the same thing. Maybe these are the things that you needed to heal from, and you're allowing yourself to, you know, not shift your frequency, but allow yourself to face it, allow yourself to grow from that. You know, because those things weren't placed in your life to really break you, even though at times it feels like you know, I can't deal with it, I'm just drowning, you know. And a lot of times when I feel that way, you know, and then you ask the universe, you ask God, why am I going in troubled waters? Why do I got to deal with so much? He said, because the people that are running against you, that was placed in your life to strengthen you, they can't swim there. You can. You've been there. You've done it a million times. But these are the things you had to face in life for you to understand what your compatibility is, or, you know, the strength you have to overcome a lot of things. You know, a lot of times we run from things we don't understand. We question the things that we don't see. You know, they're telling you, hey, um, have faith in what's going on. Allow yourself to understand, you know, signs are coming to you that better is on its way, you know, but you have to allow yourself to let go of what is no more for you to be welcoming what has not transpired yet into your life, what is about to come in your life. Don't be worried about people trying to block you. I used to do that, you know, but I had to get to that point, like, regardless of what people's uh, manipulating the system, manipulating the laws and stuff like that, doing things in the dark, they you know, that they don't feel like it'll come to light. I have to allow myself to let things go, you know, allow things to fall in place where it's supposed to, because, you know, if you're doing right, especially if you're really wanting that peace, or you really want to close a chapter of things that has been done to you but has not been, you know, reprimanded or whatever you want to call it, you know, just allow yourself to keep working on yourself. You never know what's going on behind closed doors, and I have to tell myself that every day, especially with everything that's going on, because it's like when I say it's hitting me heavy, it's really hitting me heavy. And I have to allow myself to keep saying, keep moving. You know, things are, you know, a lot of things is going on you may not understand, but certain things had to go the way they did just to fall in place the way they wanted it, you know. And knowing you'll get the answers and you'll get the lessons of blessings, you know, when you least expect it. You know, whatever's for you can't be taken away. Only God can do that. Only universe can do that. People can manipulate all things in the world if they want to, you know. And it's just like what I go through, and, you know, some of my family's in a public eye, some of them's not, and, you know, there's a lot of things being said right now, and it's like I have to allow myself to break free of that, you know, because it's just like, you know, people's opinion can really get into your, you know, your spiritual thing. And it's like a lot of times I have to allow myself to cut off and keep doing what I do, you know, as long as I know I have love on my side and faith on my side, and, you know, belief on my side, you know, things will happen the way it happens. But I have to allow myself to be able to roll with whatever is being received from me, as long as I know I allow myself to keep pushing, you know, keep believing in the positive, even when negative is, you know, heavily surrounded around you. You know, that's where your strength comes in. Don't allow yourself to get drowned out by the crowd. of, society, 3D dimension. People are comfortable being what, society wants them to be. You weren't here to do that. You had to be that one that's being used as an example, that you don't need to be like everybody else to live or survive or whatever you're doing. You're going to be you, except you're going to be that better you. You have been culturally conditioned, lied to, have been placed in chains and shackles of emotional scars, mental scars, physical, spiritual, sexual. These things are being, those things are falling off. Ego and the old you is no longer there. The ego is just like, it needs to be laid to rest. If anything is coming to you that where it sounds like it's negative, that's ego. That's the old you. You went through things, you had to go through a lot, experienced a lot of different things in your life. um we have blessings that come every day, but it's like a lot of times we see the blessings, but we're more focused on the things that has transpired in our lives, that has happened, that you're really trying to find peace in your heart for what has occurred. And it's not an easy task, but if you're allowing yourself to be able to do that work and just ask for that strength. And a lot of times when you're asking for strength, you don't realize that's when the stuff is getting really heavy for you, and those are the things that are becoming strong. you know and it's just like they come from all different directions, and it's just, you know it's like every few minutes when I feel myself like I'm about to go there, and I have to allow myself to say, I don't question universe's motives, but just allow me to have the strength to keep going, because there's so many times I just want to just step back and say whatever, but it's not. I gotta allow myself to keep moving. Not worried about what others think of me, what other people say about me. Is how I feel about myself. If I know I'm pushing out good, and I'm meaning, I have good intentions about the things that I do, about the things that I say, how I go out my way to help people, even when I'm going through the midst of my storms. You know, um, I signed up for this. This is what, I was supposed to do, but there's times where I need to have that peace of mind for myself, and just allow myself to keep growing, and, just trying to stay on that vibe, to keep going more, being better than I was yesterday, allowing myself to challenge my challenges, not placing limitations on what I can do, you know, allowing myself to keep moving even when I don't feel like it. Those are where your strength comes in. That's where your abundance come in. It's not, you just have to be monetary value, but a lot of times you have to push yourself just to see how far you can really go. Because a lot of times we're like, oh, okay, well, I did it. You have to do more than just your best. You just keep going and give it all you got. Whatever you want in your life, you got to keep going for it hard. And I have to tell myself a lot of times, go after it, and have that same kind of mentality as the people that's giving it to you that don't want you to have that. They were put in your life for them to distract you, for you to be able to say, are you going to allow the people that sees you as a threat, to take over what you've worked hard for? Or are you going to allow yourself to just let them think and keep doing you? Because it's like everybody has their opinions, everybody going to have their judgment or thoughts or input about your life, but it's all about what you tend to make your life, what you tend to do to make yourself a better person. And a lot of times you can sit up here and wallow in your self-pity, or you can allow yourself to say, okay, these are the things that I need to allow myself to come to peace with. These are the things that I need to place more focus on. These are certain things that I don't need to focus on. Allow myself to focus and place my energy on something that is going to impact my life in a big way that I didn't even see coming, because you're allowing yourself to keep pushing and pushing. Those challenges going to constantly keep coming. Those challenges going to keep constantly coming to you. You can't stop those. That's life, but you're going to have to allow yourself to do it, because it's like when everything is all said and done. You okay? You okay? Swallow. Okay, you got your juice. Don't choke. I choked. No, you're not going to choke. So, you done with it? Give it here if you're done. We'll keep drinking it or whatever. My granddaughter really challenging me today, but hey, I love it. But it's all about what you choose to do. At times things are going to come hitting you. It's going to snatch the rug from up under you, but you have to allow yourself to dust yourself off. Sometimes it only hurts our pride. Don't even worry about that. Pride will get away in the way from a lot of things, but you don't want that to stay in the way of your blessings. No matter how somebody is working overtime to try to block you from those or try to distract you with their negativity, that's because they see your blessings coming before you can see them at times. That's why people keep coming into your life. That's why people keep calling you and stuff like that, knowing good and well they have no good intentions for your life. People that are close to you that are not supportive of what you're doing in your life are threatened because they see the light in you that sometimes it's hard for you to have that in yourself. So already know you have something very valuable in your life when they constantly keep trying to throw curveballs towards the blessings that you deserve in your life. Don't worry about what people think that you should have or what you don't need to have. Those things are for you regardless. So, going through all these different things in life is for the better. The tragedies that we keep experiencing in life is supposed to stop because you're not drinking it. Let go. But you're going through all these different things just to be able to elevate you. You done? Swallow it. Stop holding it in your mouth like that. Swallow your juice. But yeah, you keep going through these things that is going to strengthen you. It's going to help you grow in places that you didn't see coming or even think you needed in your life. So allow these things to happen because your ego will sometimes play on you because they're not used to change. They want to be able to stay the same way. Darkness is going to come at you, the evil of darkness. Let me not say darkness so much because it's like darkness is not always evil. That's where, we get strengthened at through our storms, where we got a place at for us to grow. But I'm talking about the evil of darkness. That's why I'm going to go ahead and start saying it that way. We'll try to make it feel like, you know what, you're going to still be doing the same thing next year. Or, Universal, promise you a lot of things, but that don't mean it's going to deliver. Devil want to make sure that, all the powers that be is a lie and he's telling the truth. But they're both there to, challenge you. It's just like God and universe are going to place certain things in your life to see if you're going to go the needy way or you're gonna go the right way where they're trying to tell you, because they'll put different things in your life that good and well is is it's like a weakness to you. Just like if you want to be in a relationship with somebody and somebody's just coming up and promise you everything that you ever wanted, but everything is too good to be true at times, and usually if it is, that's what is a catch to all those things. But you have to allow yourself to be strong and not dive into your weaknesses, because a lot of times, like, nah, there's times I've had people asking me out or want to take me out somewhere, and I'm like, you know what, I'm too busy working on me right now. I'm complicated, my life is too complicated, I'm good. And I just keep moving, and it's just like, or certain things, my addictions used to come back. It's like, hey, you want a little bit of, no, I'm good. Or hey, you want a little drink? No, I'm good. You need a cigarette because I know you're stressed out? No, I'm good. you know and I'm proud of myself because I'm allowing myself to be sober, doing the things that I got to do, even though there's people around me that does not. Hey, that what you do is what you do. That doesn't affect me. I'm not going to be judgmental off of that. Everything happens for a reason when it comes to people about different circumstances that are taking place in their life. um but you're just doing what you need to do. You're allowing yourself to take peace and do the things that you're needing to do to uplift you, make you a lot stronger, allowing your faith to guide you, your better well-being to guide you, your strength to guide you, and the faith in everything. There's always a reason for the pain that we carry. There's always a purpose behind the painful situations that we're placed in, but you have to allow yourself to keep pushing. And a lot of times it's like, with me trying to wrap my hand around everything that's going on right now, I know they always tell you God is not going to place anything on you that you cannot handle, even though these are the situations like, I'm like, this doesn't feel real. It just already feels like a nightmare I'm going through. On top of that, now you have to worry about freaking siblings and stuff like that. But everything happens for a reason. Everything is not always what it seems, but you allow yourself to strengthen yourself in the places that you truly know is needed, or allow yourself to let go of the negativity, the thoughts in your mind. It's like the eating. So allow yourself to take that time out for yourself. If you need to be to self at times, you need to go ahead and do that. If you need to allow yourself to, just meditate and just allow yourself to really face the things that are emotional, spiritual, physical trigger to you, and allow yourself to heal and let go of those, so you're making room for the things that are trying is best to come into your life. That's what's needed. But I hope you were able to resonate with the content in this video. Like I said, please keep my family in your prayers. Going through a lot right now and just really trying to, make peace of everything. So hopefully we'll hear something good soon. I would love to give a post notification out to Crystal Stone. Much love to you as well. Lost Puppy, Mimi B, as well as Tandra Schultz. Much love to y'all. And who else? Let me see. Ashley Marie as well. Much love to you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So good to have you. Drop me a line so I can give you a post notification. Shout out. Give me a thumbs up, share, hit the subscribe button and notifications so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you need to get in touch with me one-on-one and you're not comfortable with dropping your concerns or questions here, you can always find me at Facebook Messenger up under my name. I'm not accepting anybody on my page, but you can always contact me on Messenger. If you're overseas, just go ahead and just let me know, hey, you connect with me on YouTube and you have this type of questions about your spiritual path and your goals or whatever. But if you're in the US, please, I'm on specific standard time between 10 a.m. And 10:30 p.m. This is Monday through Friday, Monday through Sunday, whatever you want to call it. If it's extreme emergency, you can go ahead and talk to me. But if it's something that can wait until the next day, please go ahead and do that. So I will talk to y'all later. I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible and safe in everything you do. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And make sure you give out love, light, positivity, as well as prosperity, love, vibes, frequencies, and words. You never know, all those things can really take somebody a long way. And I'll see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace.